Hey Hofstra fans, it's time once again for the WB Masons Coaches Report. I'm Rob Joyce, joined as always by the head coach of Hofstra softball, Bill Edwards. Coach, how are you?
Doing all right.
Last week you had a game rained out against St. John's, so just 3 games over the weekend. You sweep Delaware. What are your thoughts on the weekend?
I thought we played very well. Every aspect of the game. We were a little stale in that second game, which brought some of my concern, but then we came back Sunday and really rebounded well. So I'm very, very pleased with the way that we played.
Especially in game 3, Olivia gives up 2 runs in the top of the first, and quickly that's a race, and suddenly you have a run rule game in effect. Could you talk about the hitting a little bit?
Yeah, it's everybody's in the zone now, and not only in the hitting zone mentally, but we're in the strike zone. Physically, we're swinging to good pitches. We're getting pitches that we can handle. We're beginning to understand the 17 inches of home plate and what we can hit within that 17 inches and what we can't hit. And we're not leaving the zone and chasing pitches. And when we do that, we have a lot of hitters on our team that can really do some damage.
And do you like the adjustments to all the pitching changes, Delaware pitching by committee?
Yeah, and it's something that we learned early in the year from Iona. We were ready for it. And in order to play against a team like that, you have to pass information to hitter as to what they're seeing, the pitches that the pitchers are throwing in certain situations, and the kids did a great job in passing that information and, again, swinging the pitches that they could handle.
Now, the top 4, at least in game 3, didn't have great numbers, but the bottom of the lineup, Maggie Hawkins, Corinne Bailey, Kim Smith, all multiple hits. The freshmen continue to get it done.
It's amazing because today maybe the bottom's not going to get it done and the top is. So when you have hitters through the lineup that can really deliver, somebody's going to get it done, and just keep the line moving. Just get the hit and move the line, and if you can't get the hit, then get hit by pitch. If you can't get hit by pitch, take a walk. Do something to get the next hitter up, and somebody all year long has been picking this team up. And then it becomes contagious, and you'll get a Jess Hirschbuell that'll hit a bomb, and then Becca's coming up, and then you got Corinne and Mag. It's great just to sit down at their base and watch him perform.
Sunday, Tessa Ziemba missed the game from a hitting standpoint. Kim Smith enters the lineup. What's she doing with her opportunity?
Amazing, isn't it? And we talk about that all the time. We talk about all an athlete ever wants is the opportunity to get in to perform. And we tell our players, you may not be in the game right now, but stay in the game mentally, stay in it physically, know what you want to do when you do get in there, and when you get that opportunity, make the best of it.
And then from a defensive standpoint, Chloe Fitzgerald, typically a designated player, she moved to center. How do you think she did?
She did well. She's a very good outfielder, freshman, so you always like to see the freshmen step up, and she filled in beautifully.
And a couple of weeks ago, Larissa Anderson told me that Olivia wasn't at 100%, then she goes on this run. Is she back to 100% now?
She's getting close. She has her good days and she has her great days. So even on a good day, she has the ability to beat someone. And on a good day, she may not have the hop on her pitches, but she always has that location. So the location with Olivia is key. When she has location and the hop on her pitches and she's on time with all of her pitches, she then becomes great.
You go to Seton Hall this afternoon. What do you see from the Pirates?
Very good Big East team. Very competitive. Their record may not show that, but they play everyone in the Big East tough. They have the ability to beat anybody on any given day. They got some great hitters in the lineup, and they have a pitcher that's a very good, will be a very good challenge for us.
And this weekend you have George Mason. Their record's not the best, so how do you keep them up with James Madison the next weekend?
We just have to make sure that we play Hofstra softball. We don't get up or down for any one team. We don't talk about a Seton Hall. We don't talk about a George Mason. We don't talk about a James Madison. We talk about playing to our standard. And if we play to our standard and play our game, because I'm only looking at my team, and if my team is playing, the way that they should be playing, we can play against anybody.
Did Olivia get the ball twice this afternoon?
She'll get it once, and then we don't know what we're going to do in that second game. We'll sort of play it by ear. But she's certainly capable of throwing both, but maybe we want to get a look at someone else.
All right, Coach Edwards, good luck this week. Thanks for the time.
Pleasure.
Hofstra takes on Seton Hall this afternoon and George Mason this weekend. You can follow live stats on GoHofstra.com. I'm Rob Joyce. Thanks, Hofstra fans, for tuning in to the WB Masons Coaches Report with Bill.